Christianity regards those who practice magic with suspicion. Its historical response to any kind of witchery or wizardry is well documented, providing a substantial resource for macabre stories and gruesome dramatizations. Conservative Christianity insists that magic offends the god. Apparently so too the fictional writings of J.R.R. Tolkien and J.K. Rowling, the made-up stories about Harry Potter and Hobbits. Some of the conventionally religious claim those books contain occult and satanic subtexts. So from the outset, let us be clear that occultism and Satanism are untrue. They are fabrications, just like the Philosopher's Stone and the Lord of the Rings. Fictional stories hold no authority. They are made up just for fun or to provoke a response, usually one of fear. Witchcraft and sorcery fall within the general category of magic. Through magical practice, people attempt to control the supernatural, which cannot actually exist if you think about it. Magic offers ways to account for what falls outside of logic and reason. Magic conflicts with science. Real-life magicians are merely clever sleight-of-hand merchants, skilled in deception, not unlike some populist religious leaders. Recently, an acquaintance of mine was diagnosed with a serious heart condition requiring surgery and post-operative medication. Understandably, she and her family feel gratitude toward the medical team and to all her well-wishers, including those who prayed for her. Which begs a question. Without the prayer, would her treatment have succeeded equally well? Of course, there is no reasonable answer. That would require a clone or replica of the patient with details identical in every way, other than the prayer. And what is prayer? Is it anything more than a magical incantation or chant? And if magic is a hoax, where does that leave other forms of invocation? Historically, Christianity's relationship with magic is contradictory. On one hand, it condemns the slightest whiff of witchery or sorcery, while on the other, many of its own stated core doctrines and beliefs rely on the paranormal or miraculous, bordering on the magical, for veracity. Human beings, when facing difficulties, are attracted to magical solutions. Magic provides an easy, lazy resolution to the problem of uncertainty and the perceived need to control what falls outside of normal, the paranormal. A progressive and informed approach to life rejects magic. It disregards fairy tales, which are stories about magical imaginary beings, including ghosts, pixies, elves, gremlins, and unicorns. These are not true or real. These are myths, fables, and legends. Taken for what they are, as allegorical allusions to things which mystify, they are, at worst, harmless, and at best, slightly interesting. Religion which treats magic as the enemy of the god does its audience a disservice, for doing so perpetuates an unhealthy relationship with sorcery, fairy tales, fortune-telling, and other false claims of psychic ability. Religion serves its audience better by releasing its grip on ancient mythological madness. Good religion encourages thinking, inquiring, asking, and doubting, and acknowledges how much may be learned through exploring the legacy of prophets and philosophers, thinkers and theorists, sages, and great storytellers whose thoughts and ideas are drawn from accumulated experience and wisdom, not the false authority of make-believe and magic. Good religion, rather than casting spells, dispels the myth, offering nourishment for the inner life to those who seek real learning and enlightenment, drawing on inherited stories of faithfulness, devotion, and dedication to the pursuit of truth and understanding. I am Roger James. I subscribe to reasoned religion and invite you to do the same.